In refrigeration and heat pump systems, you sometimes find liquid refrigerant at places where it is not expected to be. To give a little bit more insight in this phenomenon is the purpose of this video. We will do it by an experiment with these two bottles. At the right bottle, a hose is connected. Inside the hose, a threaded rod is arranged. The threaded rod has the purpose to avoid that the hose can be blocked totally by outside pressure. As a refrigerant, we use here water, but the effect would be the same with ammonia or any other refrigerant. Before we can connect the second bottle, we have to get the air out of the system. For this, we put the two bottles in a pot of oil. When we heat the oil up, it easily reaches temperatures above 100 degrees Celsius, the boiling point of water. To avoid condensate dropping into the warm oil, we put a cup under the open end of the hose. After a short time, the water is boiling and pushes the air out of the bottles and the hose. For connecting the second hose, we take the one bottle out of the oil to avoid condensate is dropping into the warm oil. While we connecting it, the one bottle is still producing steam, what makes sure that we have no air in the system. So we created a gas-tight connection between the bottles with a hose. We can disconnect the bottles and let them cool down. After they cool down to ambient temperature, we can start with the experiment. We place two pots of water. The right one contains water of about 20 degrees ambient temperature, and the left one contains water what has just boiled before. Now we can put the bottles into the pots. After a short time, the bottle in the pot with water of about 80 degrees starts boiling. After about half an hour, the left pot cools farther down and reaches a temperature of about 60 degrees. Even at this lower temperature, the boiling is continuing. The colder side reaches 30 degrees, and this means that the boiling is still going on with a temperature difference of just 30 degrees. Next morning, both pots show the temperature of about 20 degrees. When taking out the bottles out of the water, it becomes obvious that a lot of water is transported to the colder side. And exactly this happens from time to time in refrigeration and heat pump systems. A very small gas flow driven by a limited temperature difference can transport a lot of mass over the time. This gas flow can be caused, for example, by a leakage of a valve. We hope this video makes it a little bit more understandable how refrigerant can show up at system parts where we not expect it. Thanks for watching.